The second part of my introduction is we have to address the question of what we mean by evidence. Sometimes people object to the existence of God because they say there isn't any evidence for it. In that case, it's helpful to ask them, what do you mean by evidence? Oftentimes, what a person who says that, what they mean is scientific evidence, the sort of evidence that involves measurements of time and change and physical properties. And the sticking point here is that God, by definition, is outside of time, unchanging, and with the exception of the human body that Jesus took for himself, God is immaterial. So we can't measure, for example, how quickly God changes, because God doesn't change. We can't find God out in the physical universe somewhere, because God isn't made of material stuff. Trying to look for God with scientific evidence is trying to look for a beach towel that you left on the beach with a metal detector. You'll be out there all day with your metal detector going back and forth trying to find your beach towel. It's not because, and your metal detector isn't going to find it, but that's not because your beach towel doesn't exist. It's because you're using the wrong tool. God transcends time and space and is therefore beyond the reach of scientific evidence. But that doesn't mean there's no evidence for God. It just means that the evidence is of a different kind, philosophical or logical evidence. And that's what we're going to dive into now.